Hello, good morning. It's afternoon. Let me quit playing this afternoon. This is my lunch break, y'all. Okay, so I've calmed down. Bianca still will be getting, I'm gonna deal with her. Y'all, it literally took me 2 days to calm down from that prank. And even after I seen it, and it just now got funny to me. I'm just now able to laugh at it. Like just now. And Papa was on 10. He said, "Yeah, she can't prank me again. She better not ever prank me." He was heated. I should have recorded his reaction because he was heated once he seen that it was a prank. Anywho, I'm just vlogging and vibing today, y'all. I'm asking y'all to ride with me on this journey. We do have our flights booked. I'm not sure if it'll be a pop-up because I know that she probably know that after that I'm coming. She should know. And so today when I got up, my day started off like, I was like, what is going on here? But I made it through, and I ain't tripping no more. Okay, brother. He's staggering. A car ain't gonna run into him. He gonna run into the car. Anywho, so y'all, this video, y'all keep asking me. People keep asking me the same question, but I do know that I do have some new subscribers, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question for y'all. Some of them have been statements and some of them have been a question. Where is Q? We miss Q. We all miss Q, y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Sometimes in life, everything ain't for everybody. And so I don't know if some of you who are asking this question over and over again are new subscribers, or if it's some of my same old subscribers and they were expecting him to come back like he said he was going to after his mental break. Now, let me start off by saying this, y'all. I'm all for mental breaks. That's like important, number one, important. Because if we ain't right, we can't be right. If we ain't right within ourselves, we can't be right for anyone else, right? So when he said that to me, that hit me here, and I'm like, great job, because men have a hard time. Y'all know I said this in my men's mental health awareness video. They have a hard time with expressing their feelings and being able to say clearly how they feel without judgment and all of that other crap. So when he said that, I was like, okay, bro, I respect that. So let's rewind a bit for those who didn't know. So Binky made the decision that she wanted to relocate, sell her house, and move to Houston. We all know, everybody on her channel, some people on mine, know that has been a goal of hers. It switched because years ago, it used to be Atlanta. But then she fell in love with Houston, and it wasn't no change in that. I think the only thing that was going to change is for her to get there, experience it, and then leave. But I don't think she's going anywhere. I could be wrong. So she had been talking about it, so she made the choice, and I don't know how she chose to discuss it with her household members, which were P, Takia, and Q, in the Michigan tube house. That was an actual tube house. And now, I'm gonna rewind just a little bit more. The whole idea of signing to a group and being a part of a team was to help those individuals soar and get to a certain point to where they can be an individual, but still a part of the team. Does that make sense? To where we all don't have to live, I'm speaking of them, we all don't have to live under the same roof in the tube house. We all can be neighbors and have our own home and still link up and do content and still grow together, right? So I think that's where what one of Binky's goals were. So in doing all of that, she made the decision to move to Houston. And when she made that decision, Q had already had to go to Texas, some part of Texas, for his daughter's birthday party. Well, he left for the birthday party and didn't call and kick it with nobody or nothing. And I think he was just having a moment. So then I did a video with him just to touch bases to see where he was mentally. He said that he needed a mental break. Gave him a couple content ideas, because I think I'm just giving what I'm thinking here. This is not a fact. I'm thinking it was just hard for him to fathom working without his team, right? So he probably like, what am I gonna do without them? When you still can flourish and grow without them, right? But still be a part of this team. Even though I had discontinued So Famous, they were still carrying that name because they like So Famous for life. Oh, yeah, okay. So, oh, chicken coop. I ain't had no chicken coop in years. So that was that. So we had a conversation and he said he was gonna get to it. He just needed a break. I respected that. Stayed out of his way. So then after that, he was supposed to help Bub drive Binky truck down. I don't know what happened with that. And then Bub and Coop kept contacting him to do content with him with them, and he was like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to bring my bad energy around y'all. Y'all, I don't know why this is my favorite right now. Maybe I just needed a change. I got tired of looking at the curly hair, but I used to be in love with Water Wave and was just in love with it and thought I would never change. But right now, this is my favorite. So, anyhow, he said he didn't want to do any content. He wasn't ready. So then Binky reached out and him and Binky talked. And once they talked, he told her, yeah, I'll be ready around August 1st to do some content, still just get my mind right. And she was like, okay, that's fine. After August 1st, he texted me, happy birthday on my birthday. I responded. Then I texted him after that just to say, hey. And it was just that, just hey. He really wasn't trying to kick it. So I didn't reach out anymore. Binky didn't reach out anymore. You know, for her end, you know, life kicked in. She had to continue to be busy and do things on her end, for her own channel and different things like that. So he didn't reach out. So it's kind of like it just kind of vanished. So y'all do know that I am still currently in process of trying to do I don't like those little keywords, doing my So Famous team, my So Famous Kids team. And so one of the fellas, one of my fave, Lil D, he seen Q at some local function and he was like, hey Q, what's up? Stop over Bub's house so we can get some content in and this and that. He was like, oh, no problem. I stop over, but you know I ain't with So Famous no more. And I was like, oh, yeet diddy. I didn't know. So that was that. And he hasn't communicated that to me. He hasn't told me the why. And I get it. So, and I'm not into the chasing and the questioning and all of that. They all know the love that I had for them all equally and how my door is always open. All he had to do was pick up that phone. So, yes, I do miss Q. I do miss the chemistry that they had all together, even with him not being, without him being P's other half or significant other or whatever. And who's to say if he will ever reunite with them? I gave him the open door policy to communicate with me and to visit in Texas. I told him he had a room there, and he does. I mean, there's an extra room there for any of them when they're in town to come visit and do content with their homies. I kind of figured, and this is on a personal note, but I can say what I want to say on my channel. I kind of figured because one of the other So Famous members that we signed that didn't work out was Q's first cousin. And when his cousin was around, he was like, I'm ready. He was hype. He was amped. And so I told Binky, I said, I don't know, Binks, by him leaving, that might put a damper on Q's work ethic. And she was like, no, Q good, and he loved this. He loved this, Mom. And so I said, okay, I don't know. And then I don't know if he felt like that he didn't want to, because he comes from a very close-knit family, that he didn't want to have to choose between his family and his So Famous family. I don't know. one is to only speculate when you don't know, right? And I don't know. I should have opened this way long before the video was over, just to give me a little extra. Look at that. Now that done did it for me. It's a little gloomy today, like it's gonna rain, but ain't no rain in the forecast. Anywho, I don't know if that was it or what, but who knows? I don't know if he still watches YouTube or what he's doing, if he's working now. But my door is always open. My phone is always on. I don't never put my phone on DND. Did I say right? DND. Or put it on vibrate. Never. Especially when you got kids. I don't care how old your kids are. You cannot do that. So, that's y'all answer. I love y'all. I might get into some reactions today. I'm not sure. I just left work. I'm gonna go see if Papa D, help him pack up so we can get on this road and get ready to go. 2 reasons. To get Bianca for pranking us, and because we miss Skylar and Milan. Maybe D's still here, and we can see him. Skylar and Milan went with their daddy. So, I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, if you have, go tell your neighbor and cousins and them, like when you get to work, and tell your co-workers when you be in the break room laughing or talking about me, in a good way, I hope. Tell them to subscribe too. Then tell them to hit that bell ding up there so they can know when I post. I love y'all, and I will call y'all back.